Hey everybody, welcome back. In the last part, we finished up all of our remaining things in Route 18 and the P2 Lab, where we had our third and final rematch against Colrez and the remnants of Team Plasma. And since we had the Magma Stone, we're back at Reversal Mountain to catch Heatran. And hopefully, I'm hoping that this goes smoothly. We even have like the classic legendary, Alright, so we're starting off with Eel Electros, and we are starting out with, alright, so Heatran's using Scary Face. So Heatran has Scary Face, Lava Plume, Fire Spin, and Iron Head. Since all my Pokemon are now at level 80, I have to be very careful here, since all my Pokemon are now at level 80, so I just gotta use Crunch, and I just gotta hope and pray that this works. Okay. Alright, Heatran's defense is down, and thankfully Heatran doesn't know any healing moves. I'm really hoping that there's no random crit. Okay, I do not want to risk that, and since we're in Reversal Mountain, since we're in a cave, we got 30 Dust Balls, and we're just gonna chuck them at this point. Just gotta hope and pray that this works. Yeah, it would have been a miracle if I would have caught Heatran on the first Dust Ball, but I knew it wasn't going to work. Okay. Because normally I would throw Steelix in, but because Heatran is a Fire Steel type, using it against Steelix would be suicide. Okay, Lava Plume. How much is this going to do? Okay, it does a little bit more damage. So obviously, because all of our Pokemon except Steelix are now level 80, the defenses should be a match for Heatran at least. Okay, it's going to use Fire Spin, which... Alright, so now I just got to switch gears. So now we're just going to heal. So alright. Okay, it's gonna use Scary Face. Okay, I mean if this was Braviary, then its attack stat would be going through the roof, which I think is another reason why I chose not to use Braviary. Because if I'm trying to weaken it and its attack stat keeps going up, then it's like, there's just no point. I'm in a freaking cave. How are the Dust Balls, like, not working? Okay. There's no way I'm throwing Superior against this thing, because it's like, even though it has moves that are like weaker to it, like I just can't take the risk. I mean, yeah, I did put it up against Volcarona, but it's like, Heatran's a completely different beast than Volcarona, because Heatran is a legendary. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Okay. Let's see, how many more Dust Balls? So how many Dust Balls have I used so far? I had 30. Okay, so far I've now used 7. Come on, you bitch. Damn it! Okay. So from the Fire Spin, so now its speed stat won't go any lower. Come on. What the hell? Okay, well at least it's using Scary Face so far. Okay, if I'm down to 15 Dust Balls, I'll have to shift to Timer Balls because I think those will be more effective. Never mind, I caught Heatran. I think maybe if I just don't shut up, maybe the Pokemon will be caught easier. Okay, Heatran, the Lava Dome Pokemon. Its body is made of rugged steel, however it is partially melted in spots because of its own heat. Alright, so that is another legendary in the books. So that takes care of that. Alright, and since we have a doctor that we've beaten, we're just gonna heal up right away. I think there's really only a few places we have left to go at this point. So, I'm trying to navigate like where to go next. Alright, so let's see. Because I know we have an escape rope, so... Okay, we have 2 escape ropes. We're going to use one. Alright, so we're back at Undella Town. I'm just trying to remember where we have to go. This is a place I need to, like, freaking go somewhere. If I can... I mean, where the hell it is. I've already been to Wellspring Cave. Nope, that's not it. I'm just like all distracted right now. Here we go. Alright, so now we're going to switch to Steelix. We're going to fly to Driftveil City. Okay. Alright. So now we're gonna head over here. So now we're gonna head to the clay tunnel. So I think this is an area that we went through in the original. Wait, just gotta make sure I have Steelix up to bat first. Yep. Okay. Alright. Cute Pokemon or tough Pokemon? Which kind do you go for? I'd go for the Pokemon that intrigue me. Alright, so here's our first opponent in the clay tunnel. We have Hiker Tepe. Tepe. Okay, starting off with Aeron. Alright, so we're gonna Earthquake. Okay. Alright, so Aeron doesn't have the ability. Steelix is now level 80. Alright, Mawile is next, so let's just keep Steelix in. Alright, so even with the Intimidate ability, we're 19 levels higher, and we have the Soft Scan, so Earthquake still should do a lot of damage. I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. Alright, so... Alright, and that is it for Tepe. See? I like the cutely tough Pokemons. Okay, so... There's a reason why we're here. Oh, trainer, wanna ride in the mining cart? Not yet, cause we're still... Okay, I ran into a Poison Jam. Poison Gem. Why did I call it a jam? Because I'm gonna sound like the Aladdin remake where I'm just gonna keep saying jams. Okay, alright, since we're in here, let's throw Superior up the bat first. Alright, so let's take on this miner here that we just ran into. Excavate! Is he trying to sound like a cheerleader? Like, what is it, like a cheerleading miner? Okay, we have Worker Morgan. Okay, starting off with Sableye. The only other Pokemon in Spiritomb that's a Ghost and Dark type, which, before the Fairy type was invented in the next generation, essentially had no weaknesses. Okay. There's only 2 trainers in this area. And unlike Spiritomb, Sableye is kind of a crappy Pokemon. Alright, Dugtrio's next, so we're just going to keep Superior in, and we're going to Leaf Blade once again. And since we're at least 19 levels higher, it should be a one-hit knockout since Dugtrio and the Diglett line are infamous for having really low HP. That's it for Morgan. Jack Hammer! Why is he trying to... Alright, so what's going on over here? We've been digging and digging, but... Wait a minute. Do you have a Pokemon that's learned Rock Smash? Oh, it looks like... Okay, Look at me. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Oh, killing me right now. Okay, so now I got no choice but to put Rock Smash in, even though Rock Smash is not really a move that I really want to use. So, if I can freaking find it. Okay, I have Rock Polish. I have Rock Tomb. Okay, Rock Smash. Oh, this is killing me right now. Okay, question is, what can learn... Alright, so it looks like everybody can learn Rock Smash. Let's put it on a Pokemon that doesn't have an HM... Okay, I'm trying to think. I think for right now, I'll just give it to EO Electros and then replace it with, for right now, Flamethrower. And then I'm going to put Flamethrower back once we get this out of the way. So, because I literally have no other choice at this point. Because, like, this is stupid. Alright. Alright, we can break all the rocks if we work together. Are you fucking kidding me? Hooray! Alright, now the tunnel is connected to Twist Mountain. I'll call the guys who are in charge of the car to go home. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So, I literally did all that for nothing. Alright, so now I'm gonna and like I said, one of the benefits of having Gen 5 be the first generation to reuse TMs. So now that that nonsense is out of the way, I'm now going to reteach EO Electros Flamethrower and replace Rock Smash. Alright, so now we get in here. Alright. Alright, so here's our next trainer. The tunnel to Twist Mountain is complete. I heard that it came running. Alright, so here's our next trainer battle. So our next opponent we have is Hiker Manuel. Wait, did I just fuck this up and... Yep, I did. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna throw in EO Electros. Okay, so it looks like that's the only area where I needed to, like, teach Rock Smash, so... Okay, starting off with Psychic. Okay, so now we're gonna use Thunderbolt. Okay, future side at least, so... Thunderbolt takes Swoobat out. And after we went up against Morimoto Swoobat, I'm not so intimidated by these things. Okay, alright, Golem is next, so let's throw Superior back in. Alright, so now we're just gonna use Leaf Blade and just hope it doesn't have Sturdy, but knowing the Geodude one, I'm pretty sure it has the Sturdy ability. Oh! No, it doesn't. Okay, good. So that's it for Manuel. I never heard that there were trainers this strong, though. Okay, that was the first trainer here. So let's just... Alright, we found a red shard here. Alright, we're probably gonna... There's a reason why we have to keep the... Alright, well there's Boldor. Ah, my old... Hello, darkness, my old friend. So we're gonna Leaf Blade in the face. You're probably gonna have Sturdy. You're not gonna go down in one hit because you're level 56 and we're now like level 80. You do know Stone Edge though. So Leaf Blade again. Alright. We haven't come across the Pokemon that I want to come across yet. Alright. Now we're going to push this boulder down. Alright. 2 Pokeballs, an HP up, which nobody can use, and a Nuggets. Okay. Right, come here, come on. There we go, because now they'll avoid the possibility of running into a wild Pokemon here. We dig and we dig until we break through. What could we be waiting for on the other side? Alright. For our next trainer battle, we are now going up against Worker Herman. And he's starting out with Diglett. Level 61 Diglett against level 80 Superior. Alright, so Diglett is now out of the way. Not much experience. Alright, Machamp is next, so we're gonna have to throw in Renucleus. Alright, so Renucleus versus Machamp. Now we're gonna Psychic. Alright, Machamp is out. And that's the end of Herman. You broke through. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything else in this area, but there is one more trainer up this way. Okay, what is it? Is it the Pokemon that I'm looking for? Nope, it's a freaking Onix. It really feels so long ago that I caught an Onix near the beginning of this Let's Play, and now I've fully evolved it to Steelix. Okay. Right. You have the Sturdy ability, and you're probably going to take yourself out with Double Edge. Yep. Idiots. Alright, okay, no. Alright, here's the trainer here. As I walk into another fucking water Pokemon. And it's another freaking Boldor. What the hell? Alright, so we're gonna Leaf Blade you in the face. Alright, you have a Sturdy ability as well. And you're gonna blow yourself up. Alright, how bad is this? Okay, decent. Okay, so it's a good thing that I stopped there, so now I'm just gonna have to heal up, like, really fast. Alright. Alright. Alright, so let's take you on next. Even after we finish constructing this tunnel, my drill Pokemon will never stop. They can't be stopped. Alright. Alright, so this is the last trainer in this first cave we have here. So here we have Worker Paul. And immediately you're starting with fucking Excadrill, which is the most broken Pokemon in existence. Whatever. We're at least 20 levels higher, so hopefully this will be more than enough. Okay, for once we're faster than an Excadrill, but like I said, we're 20 levels higher, and knowing that Superior has really great speed, I think that more than makes up for it. Alright, Nidoking is next, so we're going to throw Renucleus in. And Nidoking is actually a Pokemon I used in my playthrough of Fire Red, so... Alright, so we're going to Psychic you in the face. Okay. Alright, so Nidoking's down. Alright, his next Pokemon's Rhydon, so let's throw Lapras in, because we haven't seen Lapras in a while. Okay, we're gonna Surf. You're probably gonna have the Sturdy ability. Probably. No, you don't. Alright, Rhydon's down, and that's it for Paul. You stopped my drill Pokemon? Yes, because they're all... Okay, let me just head to the left here for a second. I just need to see... Oh, right, I forgot. This leads to the Maelstrom Cave. I keep forgetting that. Okay. Alright. Let's just head up here. Okay, so see... Where the hell am I going? Okay. I think we have enough time for at least one more trainer battle, so let's take on this ranger, and I think this will probably be it for me. We step now into a new world. What kind of dangers await? Will you be able to make it through? Well, I've managed to make it this far, so let's see what you got. Alright. So here, our first opponent is Pokemon Ranger Maxwell. And of course, you start with Fortress because you just want to be a jackass. Alright, Electros has to go in because it knows literally the only type of move that can actually beat a Fortress. Okay, it's a good thing I did because you're starting off with Iron Defense. So that's only going to work for physical moves, but not special moves. Right, can you at least burn yourself? Okay, no, you're just going to spam Iron Defense. Alright, so Flamethrower you again. Alright, so that takes care of Fortress. Alright, Crustle is next, so Lapras has to go in next, and Lapras needs to burn some experience anyways. Alright, level 62 against level 80. Yep, you have the sturdy ability. Okay, you're using Shell Smash. Alright, we're gonna Ice Beam and take you out. And that's it for Crustle. Alright, Armaldo, so we gotta keep Lapras in. So we're gonna Surf. Go down. Yes! And that's it for Armaldo. And that's it for Maxwell. Well, shoot. Keep going, then. Alright, so that's the first trainer in this area. You, who have the strength to move on, take these with you. Another Lumberry. Nice! I wonder if order is being preserved between Pokemon and humans. Alright. Okay. Just want to go down. Yep. Alright, we found the Metal Coat, which is another thing that we have. Alright. So I'm just going to call it here. So I'm going to save. So in the next part, we're going to continue to navigate the Clay Tunnel. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.